Hello friends, welcome back to automationtestinginsider.com. This is Selenium WebDriver part 71, and today we are going to see like how to work with Git and GitHub using Eclipse. So in the last video we talked about how to work with Git and GitHub using command line. Now today I'll show you the same using Git and using Eclipse. Okay, and here I have listed down the scenarios which we are going to exercise today. So we'll talk about fresh project, how we'll add fresh project into your GitHub repository. So here I have listed down the steps which are going to be followed, and some other scenarios as well, like how to update the code and how to push the latest changes to your GitHub repository, how to pull the code when someone make the changes, and how to check out the particular version. So we'll look into all these scenarios. And for existing project, how to work with existing project, like how to clone a existing repository. So already I have discussed these kind of scenarios in the last video using command line. Now today we'll discuss using Eclipse, how we can work with Git and GitHub using Eclipse. So you can differentiate better like how we have done using command line and how we are going to do using Eclipse, how we can do the same thing using Eclipse. But before I start the video, let me just go over what we have done so far in the last video. So in the last video we talked about CM, that is configuration management, and we have seen different SCM tools. SCM is source code management tools we have seen, and we have discussed like why do we use version control system. Okay, what are the different benefits we have by using version control system. And later on we have discussed what is Git and GitHub. We have seen the difference between them, and we talked about different terms with GitHub like repository, clone, commit, and we have exercised all these commands using command line as well. And we have seen the workflow of Git and GitHub as well, Git and GitHub. And later on we have seen different steps to be followed, to work with Git and GitHub. So we have seen how to install Git on your system, Windows system, and here I have given the link. This is for Windows system and this is for Mac system. Okay, and we have seen how to create the account on GitHub, and later on we have seen we have used different commands to work with the scenarios which I have listed down. So this is what we have seen in demo. Okay, so same kind of things we are going to perform today, same kind of task, but we'll do using Eclipse. So let's start. So what is the first step? Here I have listed down the steps. The first step is create a new project. So we need Eclipse. So Eclipse is already opened here, so I'll create a new project. So you can create either Java project or Maven project, anything is fine. So I'll create Maven project over here. And last time we have created a GitHub demo, so this time I'll GitHub demo 1, click on finish. My project will be created here. So this is the project which I have just created, GitHub demo 1. And simply what I'll do, we have created some packages in the last video, so simply I'll copy in this new project. There is no code inside that, just for reference purpose we have created, because the main purpose is to see the to work with Git and GitHub. So inside test I'll put it over here. Now you can see we have this package com.pages, and inside we have login page. So let's let's delete this comment, and we have src test java. Inside that we have com.test cases and login test we have. So we have couple of classes over here, and this is my project GitHub demo. Now what I'll do, what is the next step which we are going to take? Create a local repository. So if you see the workflow in previous PPT, so this is the workflow of Git and GitHub. So we have different users, right? User A, user B, user C, user D. So these are team members. So in all the team members system, Git is installed. Okay, they have their own local repository. So the second step is create local repository. So how to create the local repository? So what I'll do, so here we have quick access. So guys, I forgot to tell you that in new version of Eclipse, the Git is already installed. I mean, the plugin is already available. So here you can see open perspective option is there. So when you click on that, so here you can see the Git option is already present. Okay, so that means this Eclipse has already Git option, Git plugins. Now what I'll do using this quick access, I'll type git and use this git repository. So here you can see, we can see different git repositories in my system. Okay, so local repositories. So these are different local repositories. We have three local repositories we have, and here we have some options. So this is to create a new git repository. This is to clone an existing repository and add the clone to this view, and this is add an existing local repository to this view. So I'm going to select this one to create a new local repository because we want new local repository. And one more thing I forgot to tell you, I have already written a blog for the previous tutorial. So if you go to Selenium tutorial and just click on here, you can see Git and GitHub. So Selenium integration with Git and GitHub. So here you will find all the nodes, and I have written, yeah, this is the workflow, and I have written all the commands as well, so you can exercise all these commands. Now let's come back. So I'm going to create a local repository in Eclipse. So how to create? So here you'll give the path where all my repositories are there, local repositories. So by default this will be given you over here, and I can select the different path as well. So let's select this one only. So I'll give like test repo here, and I'll click on create. So as soon as you click on create, one repository will be created here, test project. And if you go to that path, I think path is already open here. Yeah, so if you go to git, and yeah, this is test repo. So here you can see we have this .git file created. So if you remember last time we have run a command called init, git init, right? So that will create .git file. So here we have initialized our local repository. We have created our local repository, so that's why this is created .git. Yeah, so this is my local repository, but we don't have our project over here. Only this .git file is created. Now what I'll do, I'll need to push this code to this local repository. So how to do that? So if you see the steps, create a center repository. So this will do later on. First, yeah, local repository, and push the changes to local repository. So right click on the project, and we have team option over here, share project. So just click on share, and here you will see this window, share project and repository. So here you can see the repository which we have created, test repo. So we'll select that. Okay, we'll select simply that repo and click on finish. Now you can see my project has been moved to this repository. Here you can see working tree, and inside this this is remote. One second, just refresh this, and if you go to this path, here you can see this project has been moved to this folder. And here, what is not showing here? Yeah, here you can see this GitHub demo 1 is created, okay, inside this path in this local repository. Now what we'll do, what is the next step? Now I have created the project and I have created the local repository. Now I want to push the changes to GitHub repository. So we need to log in into the GitHub account and need to create center repository. So what we'll do, I'll simply log in GitHub account, github.com, and sign in. So this is my GitHub. So we'll click on this plus sign and we have new repository. So here I'll create new repository. Okay, so what is the repository name we'll give? Let's give the same name, GitHub demo 1, GitHub demo 1. So here I have given the repository name and let it be public, and simply I'll create repository, creating repository. Okay, so the repository has been created. Okay, now what we'll do, what is the next step we are going to follow? Commit changes to local repository. So here you can see this project has been added to my local repository, but here you can see this greater than sign. Okay, this question mark is also there. So the commit, I mean the changes has not been done to this local repository. So let's make the changes to local repository. So how do we do that? Right click, team, and we have commit. Okay, and we have to make all these changes to staging area. So we have this double plus sign, so just select that and I'll write some comment over here. First commit. Okay, and here you'll give it will be taken by default author and committer, and let's do first commit. Commit and push means commit is initial changes to this repository, local repository. So we'll do just commit only. Let's do commit. Now everything is done. Refresh this project. Here you can see this cylinder symbol is coming over here. So that means everything is sent to this, changes made to our local repository. Okay, now if we refresh this project, this repository in GitHub, still it won't show those changes. Now what I'll do, I'll need to push the code. So how do we do that? So right click, the next step I'll show you. Let me close this one and push changes to GitHub. Okay, so we have just committed the changes. Now we'll push the changes. Right click and we have team and we have push master branch. So we'll select this. Now this will ask for URL. Okay, URI. So we have this URL, our GitHub URL, which we have created repository. So simply I'll give this URL over here and I'll provide username and password of my GitHub account, because we need access to this GitHub, right? So that's what we need to provide, GitHub account credentials over here. Okay, and this is my URL, and yeah, everything is done. Now we'll click on preview and it is going to master branch. So since we have only one branch, master branch, so it will go to master branch, and when pulling this is fine, everything is fine. Click on preview, it will make the changes, it will push the changes to master branch. So click on push. Again we have to provide the credentials before pushing the code. Now I think it is done. So this is the final thing. So here you can see master branch, we pushed the changes to master branch. So just close this and yeah, now refresh your GitHub. So here you can see GitHub demo 1 has been added to your remote repository, center repository. So here you can see src, inside src we have java com pages and test cases. So here you can see one Java class as well, login page.java. So this is how you can push the changes for the first time for fresh project, how you can create the local repository and how to make the changes. I mean how to add into local repository initially and how to push the changes to central repository. Now let's update the code and how to push the changes now. So let me add a comment over here in this login page. Okay, what I'll do, this is new comment, and let's do, as soon as we'll make the changes on your our code, it will come this greater than symbol. Okay, so that means we have made some changes over here, and I'll add one file over here. Let's say new test.txt. So we have added one file as well. So we made two changes. So this question mark is coming over here. So question mark is, this is the new file which is not been added. Okay, and the greater than is, the file is there in the GitHub repository but it is updated here locally. Now we need to make the changes. So simply select this project and we have team, we have commit, and you can see here this is the existing, that is in staging area already, but we have added some comments over here, and this is new file which we need to add. Both we have added. Now we'll write second commit. Okay, and simply we can do commit or we can directly do commit and push. So let's do commit and push this time. So here you need to enter username and password of your GitHub account. So just click on login. So here you can see this is the login page which we made some changes. We added one comment, and this is the new file, new text file which has been added. Okay, so just click on close, and if you refresh your GitHub, so let's see whether comment has been added or not. This is new comment, so this comment has been added, and let's have a look at that file. So here you can see this new test.txt has been added over here. Okay, so these are the things you can perform. Now how to pull the code when someone make the changes. So I do not have second system over here, so what I'll do, I'll create one file from GitHub itself. So let's create one file. I'll create new file over here. I'll give name like github.txt. Okay, github.txt, and simply I'll commit new file. So just click on that, and here you can see github.txt has been created over here in GitHub. So let's assume that has been created by someone else, some other user, and that has been added to my GitHub repository, central repository. So how to pull that changes to your code? So simply right click on your project, right click, and we have option team, and just pull. We have option pull, just do that pull. Now here you can see pull result of test repo. So here you can see this github.txt has been pulled. Okay, so this is the latest change in the GitHub account. So here you can see this github.txt has been added. Now what next you can do, how to check out the particular version. Okay, so this we have seen how to pull the code when someone make the changes, and how to pull the how to do the checkout, how to check out the particular version. So how to see the version? So right click on your project, and team, we have show in history. So just click on that, and here you can see the ID, the change ID of every commits we have done so far. Okay, so this is the first commit, this is the second commit, and this is the latest the last one which which is done using GitHub from GitHub account. Okay, so here you can see create this github.txt has been created. Now suppose I want the previous change, like the first change. How do we do that? Okay, I want to make the changes this into my I want to check out this code. Okay, so how to do that? So just select this one, right click, and we have option called checkout. So just do that and just click close. And here you can see guys, this has been, here you can see we have added, if you remember in the second commit we have added a comment, so that has been deleted over here. So now we can see the previous change which we have done initially, right? And what we'll see, the file which we have created, those two are also gone. We have created new test.txt and another one is github.txt, so those are gone. Now how I'll pull, how I commit the latest changes. So just right click and we have team and we have option called push head. So just select that, and here we have to write the master branch. So before that let me show you here, because in GitHub repository, in the center repository, we have already have those changes, like we have this new test.txt and github.txt. And if you go to src dot this pages package in login page.java, here you will see the comment as well, but here we have reverted those changes. Now I am pushing the latest reverted changes to master branch, to the remote repository. So how do we do that? So simply right click the project, we have team and we have push head, and here I'll write master because we are pushing to master branch only. So just select that master branch and select this one, click force overwrite, so preview, and here we need to just give the credentials and login. Yeah, so here you'll see this has been now we have to click on push. It will ask for the last time, click on login. Now changes, 1 second, we have to enter again. I think this is done. So this is the latest change, I mean the first commit which we have done, it is showing. So just close. Now simply refresh. Now if you refresh the your GitHub, here you can see the element has been removed, and you can see, yeah, those files also deleted from here, from my central repository. So this is how you can do, you can pull, you can check out the particular version, you can revert your changes. Okay, and still you can see the history if you want to see, then team, and we have show in history, so it will show you the first commit which we have done. Okay, so other changes we have reverted. Okay, so that's why it is showing only one change over here. So this is how you can do. And another thing is, now let's talk about existing project. So how to work with existing repository, how to clone a project. So this is about new fresh project guys, how you can create, how you can create a new project, how to create the local repository, how to push the changes to local repository initially, and later on how to create a center repository, and how to push your changes into center repository. Okay, so this is about the fresh project which we worked on. Now let's talk about the existing project, existing repository, I would say. And here I have one repository, let's say this one, GitHub Eclipse 2. Okay, so let's pull this repository in our Eclipse. So how do we do that? So here we have seen the options. The one option is clone a git repository and add the clone to this view. So simply select this, and we have to provide the URI. So simply you copy the URL of the project, the clone. So take a scenario, let's say if any new team member is joining any company. Okay, I mean if anyone joins the new project, then the team lead or manager will give you the URL only. Okay, so you have to clone the project, you have to take the copy of the project, and then you can start working on that, right? So the this is the URL which the team lead will provide you. So yeah, so if you click on clone or download, so this is the option, so you can just simply copy. Okay, and just come to Eclipse, and here we have, once again we have option clone a git repository and add the clone to this view. So just select this, and since we have copied in the clipboard, so automatically it will take this GitHub Eclipse 2 project. So here you can see this is my project, the center repository. Now simply I'll provide the credentials. We are cloning in the sense we are taking a copy of the existing repository. Okay, so simply click on next, master branch, and simply click on finish. Here you will see now that will be added. Now here you can see the project has been added over here, the repository. Okay, and this is the working tree, and this is the project which we have, GitHub Eclipse 2. So this is how you can take the clone of existing repository. Now we want to work with this, so from here you can't work, right? So you have to import in this view. So how to import here? So we have an option, right click over here in the project view, right click, and we have an option import. So just select that one, and project from Git. So this option you can select. We have some different options here as well, so we are taking it from Git, right? So just select projects from Git, so click on next, existing local repository. So just select this one, and we can take directly clone from here, from Git center repository as well. So but now what we have done, we have firstly we have created a clone in local repository, and then we are taking it to project view. Okay, so just select this existing local repository, click next, and what is our project? So this is our project, GitHub Eclipse 2. Click next, and just select this one and click on next, and click finish. So that project has been added over here. You can see GitHub Eclipse 2 has been added, and this is the master branch. Here you can see this is the my repository name, and this is the master branch. And here you'll see some red color. So this, since this is Maven project, so what you will do, right click and team sorry, Maven, and update this project, update project, and click on OK. So that should be gone. Okay, now it is showing this greater than symbol, so that means it is added to the repository, but some files still needs to be pushed. Okay, so just right click, team, and commit, and you can see this dot class path is seen over here. So let's say this first commit, and commit and push simply, and just provide your credentials. Now here you can see the first commit has been done, so this class path has been added. So just close this, and now this project is fine. So this is how you can work with existing project. Here you can see the changes. The first commit, not this one, this one, first commit 36 seconds ago. So this is how you can see the comments. Okay, and the previous project which we have created, that is GitHub demo 1, and here you see the changes. Whenever we make the changes, the comment will be added over here like this. So like this. So this is how you can do you work with Git and GitHub using Eclipse. And in the next video I'll talk about branching and merging, how you can create different branches and how to merge your code. So that we'll discuss in next video. And one more thing is we have this option as well, like SSH. So I'll talk about that SSH key as well. And another thing is, in the next video only we'll see like how we can yeah, we'll create the branching and branches, different branches, and how to give access to other users as well. So that we'll discuss in the next video. So yeah, you can refer the post guys in my blog. So here I have already created the post of the previous video, and if you want other topics, then you can just navigate to Selenium tutorial and you can see other topics as well. Now I'm good for today, and thank you for watching. If you still have some doubts, then please comment, and if you like this video, then please share it, and if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe it. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.